Hi, this is the video for Tuesday, February 23rd for 12th grade English. So this week is about confessions, and yesterday we looked at confessions on a witness stand, someone confessing to a crime under the pressure of a court. Today, we're taking a different direction, and we're looking at confessionals inside of a church. So there's lots of associations with the idea of a confessional, and this is going to be our focus today. So we're looking at two movie clips, one from Gran Torino, one from The Godfather, and then we're looking at a TED Talk that evaluates why does the Catholic confessional exist? What is it for? And what makes it effective? The stem, look there at the stem. It's a little weird. It's really hard to understand today's stem without watching the TED Talk. The TED Talk there is linked in number 2. So I'll go through this, but the agenda does capture everything that we did today, and I'll show you everything I'm able to, though I can't show the movie clips, as you all know by now. So we're going to set the scene using this clip from a movie, A League of Their Own. I want you to see the visual here of what is a confessional. So in this scene, it's pretty traditional, but it works nicely for what I'm trying to do to explain what it looks like. The penitent is what they're called, but the person confessing goes into this door, and there's a screen separating them from the priest, who is the confessor. So in this scene, which I can't play, we see the character come out of the confessional booth, and then the priest come out to see who it was. And that's the spirit of the Hollywoodification of confessionals that we're going to look at. This slide is just meant to make sure that I explain one really important rule about confessionals. It's quoted directly from the canon, the Catechism, Catholicism, that it's a crime for a confessor, the priest, for them to in any way betray a penitent, the person giving the confession. And this means that no matter what the person confesses to, the priest cannot tell anyone. So if the penitent is confessing a really grave sin or a crime, the priest cannot tell anyone. And that's a lot different than our civic society, where if somebody confesses something to a counselor or a teacher, we're reporting that by law if it seems like someone's in danger. Not so in the Catholic Church. This is true privacy. So I think that's partly why there's this allure of them to these Hollywood scenes. They really want to be in that moment. It's a private moment. It's totally secret. So Hollywood takes away that veil and goes there and tries to imagine, what does this look like for people? So I have two scenes that I show in class that you can click through on your own, Gran Torino or Godfather. All right. And then we head into the TED Talk. Now, I can't show this either, so I'm just going to emphasize for you where you should go. It's minute 5:30, and it's about 3 minutes and 15 seconds that I want you to watch. It's a TED Talk called The Truth About Dishonesty, and in it, a psychologist is really interested in the Catholic confessional. So we're looking at the Catholic confessional from the lens of Hollywood, and then we look at it from this psychologist's perspective. And the psychologist is really interested in asking the question, why does it work? What is going on with a confessional? What is it about that helps people cheat less or commit less crime? And what he comes up with is three theories on why it works. Either people who are in confessional booths, they don't want to have to talk about their crime to a priest, so knowing that they'll have to go confess is a deterrent and they don't commit the crime. But he says we don't find any evidence for that. It's an interesting theory, but it doesn't seem to be true. The second theory is that confessions make people feel good, and they want to keep that good feeling going. So as they walk out of the confessional booth, they just don't commit crime because they feel so good about themselves. There's some evidence for that. But the third thing is where we focused our discussion. That confessional helps people fight the what the hell effect. What is the what the hell effect? It's your stem, so it's important that you understand it. The what the hell effect, or what the heck effect, which you can say if you feel more comfortable, is a reset button. or rather the confessional acts as a reset button. The what the hell effect is when somebody feels like they are so bad, they've made so many mistakes, that it's not even worth it to try to be good anymore. What the hell? I might as well just give up and have fun being bad. The Catholic confessional seems to reset people and say, we're wiping the slate clean, and now you have a chance to go out and be good again. And so people need to start a new page. That's what the psychologist comes up with. And then he asks, and we asked in class, how can we reproduce this? How can we give this same feeling to people that their slate's wiped clean, they get a fresh start without that particular institution of the Catholic confessional? So it brings us to some interesting questions about, well, what is a confessional for? Why do we confess? And that's what we want you to do. This, again, will be much more real for you if you go back and watch the TED Talk, just the 3.5 minutes or so. Anyway, this is your stem. When, after, although, the what the hell or what the heck effect happens, comma, right? I have a model here of what I could do with the when. You're welcome to copy it. It's not cheating. I still would want you to do the other two sentences independently. Every so often I like a model because it kind of helps you remember what it's supposed to look like. But you don't have to, you can use your own. So here's one. When the what the hell effect happens, people feel like they're bad at the core and have no reason to improve. So it's an example of what I could do for today's STEM. Okay, everybody, let me know if you have questions. This day is a little bit, the word is heady, like it's a little bit abstract. So I'm here for you.